Hey neighbors, Tondra Zapolsky here. I'm your board president. I just wanted to provide a brief update on the meetings last night, Thursday evening. That would be Thursday the 25th. What occurred was a joint committee meeting where the security committee and our governance committee came together to review a very specific dialed in subject. They were tasked with reviewing the policy passed by the board of directors on July 20th. That's the policy that kind of addressed the painted lines, emergency access lanes, and that body of language. The meeting was run by Rebecca Whidden, one of our board members, and I sort of co-chaired. The way we pulled that together from a governance perspective was Rebecca convened her meeting and made a motion asking her committee if they were willing to join and have a co-meeting with security. That motion passed. I convened my meeting, also established a quorum, made a similar motion that we collaborate and join in a meeting with the governance committee. And so that was just kind of some of the technical issues that were allowed us to do our work together. Rebecca Whidden then gave each of her committee members 3 minutes to provide feedback, very specifically focused on the body of language found in that policy. And that was a great conversation. I had pages and pages of notes, some really good considerations. And then the security committee did the same thing. Our look at it was from a security perspective generally. And the governance committee was generally hovered around policy language nuances. We might need to edit that line. This doesn't seem clear. Is this in contradiction to another thing? So it wasn't terribly exciting from that perspective. The information was gathered again by taking notes, and then Rebecca made a motion to conclude her governance meeting. I made a motion to conclude the security meeting, and I think it was all buttoned up in 2 hours. And that's kind of what went down last night. I wasn't in a meeting where policy or where decisions were made, right? Both of those committees will take their notes and send them up to the board for consideration. And the information being sent up to the board says, you asked us to review this body of language in this policy, and here are things that we would like for you to consider with regard to that language and that policy. And then it provides helpful information to the board in making decisions. Facebook's hot again today. And I would just encourage us all to kind of carefully move through. I like seeing people share ideas online. Sometimes the ideas immediately, inaccurate or factually mistake our current policy, or there are issues with it. But I hope that we won't dismiss one another and attack one another as we move through this. So, anyways, that's what happened last night. And if you have any questions, Rebecca Whidden and myself were involved with chairing those committees, and would be happy to answer questions you might have on any subject, but I guess in specifically with regard to last night. All right, it is Friday. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Bye-bye.